So Diaz leads off. He gets on base a lot, 395 on base percentage, but jumps on the first pitch and hits it up toward the roof. Will it come down? It does, into the glove of Donaldson. And a bunt. It is a good bunt. It's going to be a base hit. Swing and a miss. Popped up. And out of. Still 1-2.
He went down with that wrist, so they've had their share of injuries.
2-2 here in the bottom of the first. Margot leads off first. Serve the other way. Long run for Benintendi, and he makes the play. Nice play by Benintendi, taking an extra.
This year, so a good find for the Rays.
Grounded sharply and off the glove of Donaldson. It goes into left field. Backing up is IKF. Going to third is Margot.
From the tag.
Rosarena takes inside. See a lot of the players wearing yellow back. 1-1. Grounded to short. And that'll do it. As Germán works into and out of trouble. Ray strand 2 and
baseball activity again on Monday. Michael, as you mentioned, there's a possibility he could be back in the lineup on Tuesday, but that's for a little while now, and Aaron Boone did say they are encouraged. His most recent MRI actually looked better than the MRI that he
got another 5-6 years in his career after that surgery. So he's very well thought of, and they decided to get it checked out.
And Michael, you see DJ LeMahieu at first base today. Marwin Gonzalez, who is back from paternity leave, also an option at first base should they need him.
She did it. It worked.
There's a strike, 1-1. After Peralta's ground ball to IKF. Germán misses outside, 2-1. They don't do much offensively. Sky the other way and out of play. They score 4.2 as starters, third in baseball, and the relief pitcher's ERA is 8th in baseball.
You know, when you have a really good pitching, you need to make the plays. And if you break down what has happened, see an easy fly ball here to Benintendi. You know, they got a couple.
Court. And there's a chopper to IKF. Gets a nice room service hop. Now, there are a lot of really good defensive shortstops in baseball. Best defensive shortstop in the game. Let's check out the Verizon player profile. Not good defensively, they can carry your bat. Fly ball just to the left of center field. Judge is there to make the play.
250 hitter. How successful he could be in this game.
But Walls is a great defender. 1-0. 2-0. And there's a strike, 2-1. Fly ball into center field. Judge gets there, puts it away. 2 down. Although Donaldson coming in a bit now. There's a ground ball to Torres on the left side. And a nice easy 1-2-3 inning for Domingo Germán. G-Man Choi will lead off, and he waves for the first pitch. 0-1. Bottom of the fourth inning.
Over was 4.5, Michael. It must like.
High pop-up, middle of the infield.
You know what? I can't really remember not knowing the pitch. I mean, you might think, you know, it was a changeup or a sinker. Look at Josh Donaldson sometimes, and I think he is just a guess hitter. where, you know, if he, and it's very inconsistent when you're trying to guess along with the pitcher.
All right, Meredith, you have information on Benintendi?
The Yankees just announced that he left tonight's game with a right wrist injury. He's undergoing.
But a wrist injury is not great either. Ground ball. Donaldson booted it. Ramirez will. And a strike from Germán. When a Rosarena gets going, it's hard to.
MVP in 20 games that year, Michael. I was just looking at those numbers. 20 games up.
Chopped to third. Donaldson double clutched and throws it past DJ LeMahieu. Ramirez rounds third. The center in the inning. Game statistically. Blocked there by Trevino, saving a run.
You just don't have that hop in your step to go out and play the defense. You should too. Or you can look at it.
Up the middle, it's a base hit. Peralta drives home a Rosarena.
9 years. Actually a silver slugger and a gold glover, but you know, he's been okay. He hasn't been great, but he is a big part of this offense now.
Now Paula Doctor hamate injury. Rip foul.
I know where Andrew Benintendi is right now. Remember.
1-2. Snap throw to first.
The line is so deep here, it ends up ricocheting down through that bullpen. Score all the way from first base. Good pitch by Germán.
Oh, Michael, they just keep getting younger and we're getting older. What's going on here?
I know, it's awful. Wow.
Meredith.
So they have a moment of the two of them just celebrating together that they were going to be in the big leagues together, something they've talked about for a very long time. Is here tonight. His parents are on the way. They couldn't get here on time for tonight's game, but they will be here tomorrow, Michael.
Ground ball, Torres. And they get
ways with them, and clearly they find them too valuable, or deals just didn't work, both remaining with the organization as their top two prospects.
Well, there are a plethora to be their shortstop moving forward, so they certainly believe in them. That one is ripped into right field. It is a base hit. Taylor Walls.
Change-ups off of a guy hitting 172.
Outside to Diaz.
Properly. They cut it short, and they scored runs.
You know who else was a good base runner that didn't have great speed? 2-1 on Diaz. Snap throw to first, diving back, LeMahieu. And there's ball 4. So Diaz, who has and Margot takes a strike from Germán. Tries to tie him up, 1-1. Grounded to short. There's one. And there's two. They got just with
the Yankees in his 11 career starts, or 11 career games, 2.57 ERA. But you go back, you miss Ohtani. When you go into Oakland, you score a boatload in the first couple games. You just expect more from your offense.
Fly ball left field. Hicks is there. Harris is 1 for 2 tonight. There's a strike. Their pitching has been just fine. It's because of the hitting. They haven't been able to score runs.
The last game, the big home run from Ohtani, you lose the game 3-2. I mean, I wonder if these guys are guessing on pitches, just every pitch, instead of just seeing the pitches and reacting to them.
Shallow. Ground ball. Kind of Falefa. Gets a row. And here is Peralta leading out the bottom of the 7th. You know, Paul, I want to give some uplifting news. Popped up.
You're going to start with 1 out in the 7th?
Yep. Deeper of what they would have to do in order to come back, even with where it is right now. Well, 33-game stretch of the year. So can it happen? Of course it could happen. If the Yankees keep playing like this, it's not supposed to be that.
Yeah, these were just games on this schedule a month and a half ago, and all of a sudden it's, you know, Tampa Bay has got a shot in the arm thinking, you know, how you win the East if you snuck in or just beat everybody. But if you're playing baseball like,
I'm sure you remember this, Paul, but in '96 you guys played pitchers. They've got to come around. Now, the thing I think that the Yankees have to ask themselves, driven deep to left center field. Going back is Hicks, turning, looking, see ya. A 2-run home run, a 3-0 Tampa Bay lead.
well, Christian Bethancourt, I mean, his 9th of the year, but it's
2-run home run could have been the nail in the coffin. It's 3-0. It shows you how anemic the Yankee offense has been, that you think 3-0 is close to insurmountable right now. Long ride. One and one on Walls.
great times as they did early in the season. And it's 3-0. You're thinking, how are we going to win this game? And you truly believe.
High drive, right field. Cabrera back. And on the track.